Yes, people, what we saying? We're back again with some United content. Me, my guy Vibes and CM and another. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that other guy, you know. I just have to. The less said about him, the better, fam. Let's just leave it that way, yeah? How you going, man? What are you saying?
Whew, another season, man. Another season. We're there. Feeling good, man. Big up to everybody inside. Big up Vibes and Readers.
What are you
And
saying,
Brush.
Vibes?
All good, and obviously, Gone Brush, as always.
At all times. All times. All
Absolutely.
times. Yeah, man. Season started. Football is back. I can't lie, yeah. You know when the season finished, you was like, bro, I couldn't wait for it to finish. But then, like a week after, you're like, bring the football back, you know. Bring it back, bro. I know it's back. Yeah, I'm happy again, bro. I'm happy. Yesterday,
Do you know how I felt like though? This whole summer, I feel like I've like there's been so much sports going on this summer, from the Olympics, the Euros.
never watched that
It
Olympics.
feels like sports never ended. You never watched the Olympics?
Are you mad?
Yeah, we
Nah,
had too much
your
football
your
this year,
your
but
your
too
your
much.
own country, home country.
Oh, Trinidad, brother, yeah, they
No,
didn't
no, no,
win
no,
anything like that.
France. Francais.
Viva la
Who?
France.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Viva la
don't know. I
France.
don't. No. Don't. I don't know anything about that. Don't know anything about that.
You know how it
Bonjour le
goes.
croissant and all that.
I don't know anything about this France thing. Bro. I don't know what you man speak of.
Had to
Yeah,
represent.
yeah.
Me,
No,
I'm the
no.
opposite. I thought we had too much football this year.
I mean, the Euros was.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because the Euros and the Copa America was on at the same time. Yeah, that is true.
I mean, then again, I didn't watch half of it. So.
Yeah, some. Let's be honest. Yeah, some of the games were dead. The only people that actually watched all of them was Bloody Brush and Tariq, bro. Them man are weird, fam. Them man were watching every game. Bloody William was doing watch alongs for Europa, Euros and Bloody Copa America. Crackhead.
Listen, when when Jamaica got knocked out of the Copa America, that was when my viewership ended.
That brother said, "Yep, I'm checked out. I'm
Uh,
checked out."
like, nah, I was God.
Yeah, but on a serious though, what you man thought of the game yesterday? Because the season started back and the stream is more or less about realistic expectations for United though. Personally, yeah, my expectation is I know people are going mad and saying, "Oh, we could finish third and title charge and all this." I can't see it because let's be real, yeah. If we get any injuries in the back line, don't even start with the left back because we see what's going on there. The two left backs are out. Um, we get an injury in the back line. The DM situation because we only have Casemiro. It's a long day, you know. It's a long day, you know.
um, well, let's see. We've got the two right backs, Indalo and Majraoui. Centre backs, we brought in Delit. Lenny Euro won't be back for a few months. And we got Maguire, Lindelof, who I think is injured. I don't even know. I think he's injured right now as well. So and then our two left backs are also injured. Manassi has been out for
Yeah,
virtually.
the less said
I
about
feel like,
him, bro. The less said about that brother there, fam.
like, bro, I saw a tweet. Yeah, they're saying he last played for United when he was 23, and he just turned 25 the other day.
You know how mad that is?
Yeah, I actually have some sympathy for him. But the other guy,
Yeah,
uh-uh.
and then of course Luke Shaw, who, to be honest, yeah, here's the way I feel about that situation. You know how we always target the anger and the frustration at the player. I'm not saying there
Mhm.
can't be a little bit of frustration there in it, but
Yeah.
also I look at the club, man, because and look, there's still a few weeks of the transfer window to go. But if you're looking at this situation, I'm saying Luke Shaw, as good as he is in that left back position, physically he is a liability, which means that he cannot carry the burden of a week in, week out, every few day, 50 plus game season. He can't be relied upon to be that number one left back in the position. And then you've got Malacia, who has virtually been injured for such a long time. So he already is deemed as unreliable just because of the injury that has been sustained there. So now you're looking at the situation. Cool, you bring in Mashraoui, he can play right back, he can play left back. But for me, you still need to bring in a player in that position who is an actual left back who will be playing there and you can be relied upon to play in that position
Exactly.
more regularly than those two other players. You can't just rely upon the versatility of Mazraoui because then what happens to him if he gets injured?
Because
What happens
it's a
then?
long it's a long season too. Injuries is one thing. That's the worst part. But people could fall out of form, bro. Your form could drop, and then
Yeah,
you can't do anything because you have to force to play them now because you have no replacement. So you're just forced to stick with them even if they're stinking it out, bro. So I
there's
don't
a
know.
there are still problems in small places when it comes to versatility, and it's like for me when I look at that defensive midfield position, yes, and left back position, I'm like, okay, we need to pull up our sleeves and do something before this window's out if we're truly about transforming our fortunes this season, because we also can't look at it and say, okay, maybe we'll be less injury prone this season. We've already seen in preseason guys
Before the
picking up
season
injuries.
starts,
Before the season start, guys are dropping like flies. So sometimes, cool, you can rely on luck, but in these situations, luck cannot be a factor in this. You have to create your own luck, and that means having the players and the plan in place to be prepared, better prepared for when injuries do happen.
agreed. Agreed. Because don't get me wrong, Ineos and them man, they they're getting stuff situated. Yeah, big up Eagle Eye Football. Yeah, big up the man there over there. I can't lie. Yeah, they're getting stuff situated. The problem is, and I don't know if some of our fans realize this, you can't just bring in only. You kind of have to get rid of some. And because of
Yeah.
the previous regime, it's hard to get rid of most of these players. They're on mad wages. So getting rid of them, long day. Long day. So the struggle is it's not just, oh, well, just keep signing these players. You can't keep signing. You have to get rid of players to balance books at the same time, too.
You know what we could do? Get me Reggie done on loan again. Okay.
Is he where is he?
He's at Spurs.
Bro, he might never play there, I can't lie.
Nah,
Yeah, listen,
he's
just
Can't
a
lie.
light 1 year loan. I don't see the harm in it.
I did see an article in the week saying that United are sniffing around him to try and get him out of that Spurs situation. I mean, even that scenario was strange, right? Because he came in, he had a promising game or so. We didn't see. I think he picked up an injury, right, and then we didn't really see much of him afterward. And then he went back.
Yeah, he went back early as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'll tell you
because
one thing though. I don't know if you might remember this. When he was on the pitch, he was the oldest person crossing the ball. He was crossing it early. He was crossing on the byline, and as soon as he came off the pitch, all the crossing stopped, bro. We had no crossing going on. Nobody was getting the ball in the box. It was just, we need to try to figure out how to get the ball in there. This brother was literally crossing the ball.
You see, this is another thing I'm going to be looking out for this season, because one of the biggest frustrations when I've watched Manchester United over the last 2 seasons is our lack of versatility and creativity in the final third in attacking areas. It just seems like there are a lot of, I appreciate you, Rich, bro. Thank you for the opportunity once again. It just seems like everything with Manchester United and our attackers are almost predictable in a bad way. So you look at what we do, there's not a lot of spontaneous actions, unpredictability, guys being in positions and understanding where their attacking teammates are going to be, or even dynamic movements. It's all a bit static. So
exactly,
like I saw a bit yesterday, especially when Xerxes came on. I was impressed with him because when you look at the way Rasmus Højlund was playing last season, right? And obviously he's injured now. He's going to come back in a few weeks. So we'll see over time how he kind of adapts to this new setup. But Xerxes came into the game yesterday. He was dropping deep. He wanted to receive the ball. He was turning. He was going into the channels. He was moving it inside the area. He wanted to be involved in the game, and that's something that we haven't seen a lot from guys playing in that centre forward position at Manchester United, and it's a promising sign if you're looking at him. Not just the fact that he got the goal, but it's what he did once he came off the bench.
You know what? Yeah, I agree with you to a point, and then I have like a little, not like I disagree, a little pushback in terms of last season. Yeah, what we were doing is basically hoping that Rasmus figure it out on his own up there, score however he can, but the main thing we was doing is just trying to just get the ball out wide for the wingers to score all the goals, and we was kind of doing that shit yesterday as well, you know.
But
so that you see the way you said the predictability thing, that's where I was like, come on, bro, why are we still just trying to go for these, man, though?
You see what the thing is, right, though? When you throw in a centre forward who is more involved and occupies defenders more, then that allows more space to be open for wingers to move into, for late runners from the midfield. I think that helps out. You know, where Rasmus Højlund, with the strengths that he possesses early on in his career, I think one thing we can all agree with his back to goal, it's not a strength. He doesn't really have the ability just yet to lock the ball under his feet, hold it up, turn, look for others and create in those positions. That's not his strength as of yet. Whereas what I saw from Xerxes, even though it's early days, though those are more so characteristics that can actually make lives for our wingers easier to a certain extent, because you're dragging centre backs out of position.
I hear all that.
You're creating space for them to run into, and overall, I just see a future where the front three is more dynamic. But it is early days, so I hear what you're saying, bro. I hear what you're saying,
and I hear all that. And last season, me and Vibes had a little gripe because what we was watching is that, you know who took the most shots for our club last?
Oh, I feel like I
it wasn't Bruno, it wasn't the striker, it was the wingers. You know, they took all the shots because of the same thing. The problem with them is, so I hear what you're saying, but that's if we had smarter players, because these man, as soon as they get in there, they just shoot. They don't think about like, oh, I got freed up, so I could make space here to let somebody else get an easy chance to score. They're just gonna do some dumb shit, man. They're gonna shoot for some ridiculous angles, and attacks break down, or we end up losing the ball, and then, well, at the other end, long day for us. Long day.
Yeah. What are you saying, Vibes? Yeah, because you know, Readers brings up a nistical point there with the wingers and also the selection of shots that we do take. That I feel like a part of the solution to that problem is, those front forward thinking players actually maturing in their decision making. And I think when you have guys like Garnacho, who's raw, Ahmad, who, for all the good he's shown, he's still developing his game. Obviously, you've also got more experienced guys on the other side that you'd expect. But what do you think? Do you think coaching is the catalyst to improve the way we make decisions as an attacking outfit, or is it something else?
Oh, no, it's just this comment threw me off. What did this mean?
Because I'm trying to figure this out as well. I've just seen this.
Yeah. Apparently he had I don't know what exactly happened, but he had like a dangerous head collision.
Oh, he's in the game as well. Yeah. I'm just looking at the game today.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he's making it. I thought it's just some like United injury joke or something.
Nah.
So no. He got in the game, and he got injured.
Yeah, praise to Angel.
What's mad? He's only 23. So long this brother been around. He's only 23.
Yeah. How old was he when he left?
Probably 18. So he's only 23.
He left 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think.
Man.
Well, yeah, but with the coaching, I'm not going to judge you yesterday because we didn't even have a striker yesterday. Even Xerxes, who I like, you're going to see more of him. Them goals are going to be what he scores. He doesn't like to jam in the box. Like he's not one of them guys.
Yeah.
He even called himself a 9.5 in it, which is a bit mad.
That's why I said he's like a B Tech Harry Kane type of striker, bro. He just drops the beat and try to get involved.
9.5.
You know. No, but with the coaching thing, I think we'll see it during the season because I know Van Nistelrooy said he's working on repetitive training stuff. So
you know what?
Sorry,
you know what Van Nistelrooy was mainly brought in to do though, aside from work with the strikers and get them like in better positions to score goals and stuff. He was brought in for the defense, you know. I know it sounds mad. Mad.
Was he?
But he was brought in for the defense, you know.
I actually didn't know that.
I know it sounds mad that a striker is brought in for the defense, but it's because of the way they played at PSV, you know, how they was defending. That's why if you looked at us yesterday, how we started defending, you see how we was defending different. We were actually pressing men and trying to cut passing lanes and make sure. I don't know if we could get these men to keep it up for the entire season, but we started defending more as a team instead of individuals.
Yeah.
Because you know, before Bruno would run off and just press, and then we just be leaving gaps all over. But no, yesterday we was pressing as a team. I saw Mazwari, Mount, and Diallo was linking up and pressing the shit out of the man on the right side. I was like, all right, okay. So we're seeing things happening. We're seeing things happening there. It's just to get these men up to speed now and get it continuously. So with Van Nistelrooy doing it repetitively in training, drill this into these men. Let them know, bro. Less of this nonsense they want to be doing.
No, because listen, it's going to take time with the pressing, and I don't want to be the guy to say it, but the pressing stopped and someone got subbed. That's all I'm going to say.
It is. Oh, look at this brother just showing up now. You know.
Bloody hell.
Good things come to those who wait. Evening, gentlemen.
Shut up.
Evening, gentlemen.
Shut up. But yeah, what Simon said with the coaching thing, I'm looking forward because even yesterday I saw him more trying to pass yesterday.
Mm-hmm. There was passing and bros, we was forcing. I know it's Fulham. You might going to say, "Oh, it's Fulham. That's not a big team," but we was forcing errors out of them. You know, we had chances in the first half to take the lead and be like 2-0 up. We was forcing errors from these men.
Yeah,
you know what I say?
Garnacho, you're into enemy for life.
Yeah, that misses.
Out of every plate of food you order has a bug on.
I wouldn't go that far. Like, these things happen in it, but let me put a positive spin on it though. I was pleased that Rashi made the right decision. Like, for years, I've been cussing him for, making the wrong decision. And I thought for sure that this brother would try and go for goal, but he actually did the right thing.
Bro, I'm seeing the right thing on the screen now, bro. If we actually going for this midfield, I like him, bro. He's actually good. You know who that is, right? Brush? Edison.
Yeah, the
Atalanta brother. Yeah, I like him, though.
Is this a Marken thing, or is it?
Yeah, well, what's the sauce, Paxton? What's the sauce here? We don't want to mark end sauces, you know. What's the sauce of this? Is it legit though?
If I know, he's like what they call tortellini,
or Italian scouser or some shit. Yesterday, I know some people they just naturally dislike him and they think that he's a shit player, he's crap, but some of the pressing stopped when Mason Mount came off the pitch, you know. I know it was looking like, he didn't do much, but if you looked at his game in numbers, he was doing a lot.
You know, upon reflection, I think he may well be a player.
Rich, damn right, you Ghanaian gimp.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
I told you, say hello to the bad guy and chat shit, get banged.
Okay, Vardy. Bloody hell.
I don't know how to continue after. I'm stunned.
Hey, CM said I never expected it.
What you saying, Coach Connor? What you saying, my guy Hano? Hope you good, bro.
Big up Hano.
I hope Chelsea get relegated.
Oh man.
Mountain Garnacho.
Yeah, Vibes, he can take over that one.
Hey, I never expected it.
You know what? Yeah, since you man are getting composure, bro. Brush, what's your thoughts on the game yesterday?
It's very early in the season, isn't it? Like, I don't really know what to make of it, to be honest. Like, we should have won more convincingly.
And like your expectations.
My expectations going forward is that we build on it, man. Obviously, and not new players to embed into the team and that. It's going to take time.
Wait, is he frozen just for me?
Yeah, I think he's frozen.
Oh, you see what he done, bro? You see what even his internet said I've had enough, bro.
You know,
jeez. Yeah, he's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's leaving.
Bro, I had to look at my modem, bro. I'm like, brother, what one, fam?
Make me, you pussy, yo. Come see me.
Oh, my tip.
Okay.
I never expected it.
I like it though, still.
Yeah,
see, when you composed, or should we?
You know, I'll try. You know what? Now you bring up a good point, innit?
Yeah, I know you're not in the call center. You can get back to making some jollof in the kitchen. Bye-bye.
Oh, you know what? Team regains composure on them. Listen, there was a reason Ten Hag wanted to sign Mason Mount, innit? And we saw that yesterday.
Correct.
He's obviously, I'm never saying he had a great performance, but for what he had to do, he did it well. Because listen, if he weren't starting yesterday, and it was someone like McTominay in the midfield all my days, he would have been trouble, bro.
Or let's be honest here. I know people wanted the technical aspect here because me and Pax during the watch along, yeah, people make sure you subscribe. I do watch alongs as well. Paxton was saying, like, for the control, we would prefer to put Ericsson in there. But the way Adama Traore was just blowing past people.
Nah.
Couldn't risk it, fam. Couldn't risk that, bro. Couldn't risk it.
I didn't watch the Community Shield, but I heard everyone saying Casemiro looked better because Mason Mount was helping him.
Yeah, you know why, yeah? You know how Mount will just run, bro. He will just keep running, bro. He have energy, he will run, bro, and he will tackle people, he will press people. Yesterday, Casemiro was moving like some different player, bro. Passes around the corner. He was just picking people out. He was getting involved in attacks like mad. And he was in the game.
Because this summer I've been defending him, yeah? And in the first 15 minutes, I'm like, shit, I'm going to get cooked for defending.
I don't need to see. I'm just going to dash a bottle of Ray and Nephew and see you play fetch.
Wow, okay.
Because I was like, shit, the way I've been defending this guy, yeah? Because I said it was the system why he looked so shit last year. And you're seeing it now, when he's not on his own, yeah, in an island, having to defend 15 people.
Yeah, but then based on what you're saying there, yeah. So Hano, we'll get to this in a bit, yeah. We're just trying to run down what we're going with, yeah. So based on what you're saying, you can't really play Bruno there. You have to play Mason Mount then. No, because he's going to need help. And Bruno, obviously, we know Bruno is the main attacking threat. He goes forward and even though he will come back and help, but he won't do what Mason Mount does in terms of the running.
You know what, though? Bruno does get about. I think with Mason Mount, his positioning and timing to be in specific areas on the pitch really allows a Casemiro to get forward and to be less restrictive with the way he plays. And I think that's the difference between Mason Mount and Bruno, is the fact that defensively, his positioning, his timing is just a little better. At the end of the day, now this comment is Pete. I'm just going to leave it there.
Yeah.
What's that got to do with you being an alcoholic, you prick?
Hey.
From left back, he just left, you know.
So yeah. I think that's the difference between Bruno and they both get about, but Mason Mount, in terms of his positioning defensively, his timing to be able to win back the possession as well, it's slightly better than Bruno at the end of the day. But yeah, he will do a lot of things. As long as he stays fit, that goes under the radar. I feel like, and he can be a valuable player for this squad. I know at times I've watched and I've been like, I'm not quite sure what the actual role is, but I think it's a thing of potentially having to pay attention a little more and seeing how valuable he can be as time goes on.
Vibes. We didn't sell our stocks in Mason Mount last season, bro. We kept them.
I'm keeping them, bro. Listen,
I'm
doesn't have
telling
to
you,
play
everyone
every
was like,
game.
he's shit, get rid of him. I'm like,
He doesn't have to
nah.
play every game, but you've seen already why we bought him.
We're not saying that Mason Mount is more effective than Bruno. What we're saying is what Mason Mount is brought in to do, he's good at doing it. But the problem with Bruno is we know Bruno is for like higher up the pitch, and Mason Mount is just for like that whole middle area there, getting about and helping out. Yeah, he's for that. You need players like that in your team, though. We had Fletcher, bro. We had
Yeah,
Fletcher.
plus,
We had Jason Park, bro. We had these type
Yeah,
of men that will
that's
get about and help the team,
I'm
bro.
not
They'll do
worried
anything to
about
help.
Vitesh. Anyway, if we do what we need to do and bring someone in, I'm not worried about Vitesh. He can hold the bench for a bit. No,
but
he
that
doesn't have to play every game.
is yeah, that is the aim, isn't it? You have a squad where players can be rotated out, some players can be rested, and overall,
That's the issue. The cue ball doesn't really like squad rotation.
yeah.
So
That's my only
basically,
worry.
this question from Rich here is if we would make any changes on Cube. I think all of us might consider changing certain players, but the cue ball, yeah.
Oh yeah, for Brighton.
I know. To be honest, I want to say I would play the lip, but Maguire had a good game. The dive thing, yeah, all right. But Maguire had a great game. Maguire had a great game. Dallo had the whole backline had a great game, you know, to be honest with you. They had a great game. Kobe Mino, he was in and about. Didn't do nothing special. He was all right. Casemiro he was on it. He was on it.
Them man still, Brighton still playing the same way. I know they slapped Everton, which is.
Oh no, they ain't playing the same way. They're playing a bit different, you know. It's a bit different now. Remember they used to play the back four. Now they're playing this back three kind of weird, funky stuff.
Well, listen, all I'm going to say is if we keep this pressing this group, yeah, even if we lose some games, it is what it is, isn't it? As long as you keep building on it.
It's an improvement. Yeah. It's an improvement.
It kind of be like, obviously it's not the same as Klopp, but when Klopp started they kept losing games, but slowly they got used to pressing for 90 minutes.
Oh yeah, I forgot this one here. Paxton, thank you, Paxton. That brother there.
I thought it was the first game.
He did a what? Nah.
I don't think he was
tracking back. People were complaining that he didn't track back. He did that.
I don't think. Listen, and I said this to somebody else yesterday. I still think his game is timid. In comparison to his performance in the Community Shield, I think there was an improvement there. He can do a lot better based upon the highest level he's shown us. But I don't think he was bad.
Yeah, I don't think anyone. I'll be honest. I think apart from like maybe 4 people, the rest were just average. Like okay.
Can we shout out Big Baz?
Yeah, Barry. He was good.
Man, I say he had a great game, brother. This brother was on a yellow card, bro. And you know where, yeah, you know where I said, you know, I respected Maguire. Yeah, you remember when they had a counter attack and it was 2v1, bro. It was Iwobi and somebody against him alone. I'm like, oh shit, he's getting cooked here, you know, because he was on the yellow already, brother. Man stood his ground.
For me, realistic, it was last season, man. Last season, I know a lot of us were upset when that West Ham move failed, myself included. And you know, I was like, oh, why is this guy still here, man? But then, you know, away from the pressures of the armband, he stuck around, and you know, he was always available. He was probably our best centre half last season, and I don't have a problem with him this year either. Obviously, he's 31 now, so you know, if a reasonable move were on the horizon, you'd have to sell up, you'd say. But I also don't have a problem with him staying. What say you, man?
With Maguire.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. My thing is, if Maguire stays, right, somebody have to leave though. One of the centre backs have to leave though.
It'll probably be Lindelof. Listen,
it'll have to be Lindelof because we know Johnny Evans ain't going nowhere. He's going to stay for the rest of this year, and that's it.
You know why?
He's
on his last year, innit? Fuck it. Keep Maguire, then he can go for free next year.
Agree totally with what Rich just said there.
Because why not? Like, there's no point giving him a new contract. No one's going to buy it because of his wages that we put him on. But honestly, the back 4 aside, yeah, I thought everyone else was just okay. Like, Nothing too bad, nothing too good. Just they were all right. Apart
I
from the
can't
back
lie.
four.
I can't lie. To me, I just enjoyed watching the back four yesterday. The way they played, bro. Because nothing to do with Gaston Masrari. I'm not on that day. He had a good game. Dalo had a good game as well. Onana, I didn't lose my mind with him yesterday. So yeah.
We
know,
do have to keep in mind though, it's only one game in, and it is Fulham.
Even Lissandro, he got spun once and then he learned his lesson.
I saw he had a quote, bro. He said he killed me the first time. The second time, I killed him and tell him go to the gym. It's like, all right, brother. Okay.
You know, I
Okay,
thought that
my
was
guy.
fake, but he actually said it.
I'm like, okay, my guy. This brother here, you know, he
I thought
might
it
be a
was like one of
psychopath,
them.
you know.
I thought it was one of the meme things, but he said it on Sky Sports with Roy Keane.
No, but let's be honest. He might be a psychopath, you know.
Yeah, bro, the
I
guy
rate-
fully said he killed me, so I killed him back.
Every
Bro, I'm
team needs
telling
one
you,
or two of those.
Nah, but
I
bro,
rate-
brush. That brother might be a psychopath, you know. A
Let,
low
He
key
is.
He might
psychopath.
be.
And we
let
know
him be a psychopath.
Nah, bro, I can't like I like the brother, yeah, but and I will feel the lit is good on the ball. He's good on the ball. The lids are a bit quicker than him, but one's aggressive, and we know who's the aggressive one. So I think that it's basically Varane and him again, but a younger person that could do the job as well. So I'm not mad at the back line who we have. I would prefer a left back coming in because I don't want to see us having to play Martinez at left back. That's a bit mad for me. I don't really want to see that.
I prefer him playing century. Me personally, of course, he can do it, but then you're weaker in that centre back position.
Finally,
And what
I
he
remember.
offers playing out from the back is far too valuable to be
just
wasted
remembered
in left back.
something. What was your man thoughts on set pieces yesterday?
You
I thought
They
know
need to
what?
improve.
Particularly the way we were defending them. The way we were defending set pieces, bro.
Tell me what you saw, bro.
Brother. It was we never won the first ball. Never. No time with the set pieces. We didn't win the first ball, bro. As soon as the ball come in, they always won it. They always won it. And then we were just disorganized at all times, bro. Trying to defend set pieces, we were just disorganized at all times.
with the free kicks, we won it firstly. I think it's just their corners. They were doing some
Bro,
FIFA near post tactics.
when what's his name? When Xerxes came on, yeah, he came on, and right after he came on, they had a corner. Brother, he was marking Onana, you know. I'm like, brother, what's going on here? You're the tallest man on the pitch, bro. What are you doing? Because I'm like, nah, bro, you need to go stop these bastards, bro.
Hey, I'm using the logic. Did they score from any of them? No, they didn't.
Yeah, that's not logic, bro. We need to get better there. We can't do that. We can't allow that to happen. Because especially if we play against that team in London, you know, the one who scored all the set pieces last season.
Oh, them scrubs. Don't worry about it.
Man.
Hopefully, I think we improve because we got their old set piece coach, right? That's what we got.
I'm hoping to see an improvement this season. I think we won on our own set pieces, free kicks as such. We won a fair share. Casemiro had a few headed opportunities, I think, from our own set pieces. So that was a good sign. Obviously, defending them is, like you said, bro, it's completely different. And it's a thing where you need to be organized. Everybody needs to understand what their role is, whether you're marking zonally or man-to-man. So, and there's so many different schemes nowadays as well when it comes to defending set pieces. It's like every team's got their own individual setup depending on the opponent.
Yeah. True.
What are you guys' thoughts on Casemiro as well for the coming season? Because obviously a lot of us, given the opportunity early in the summer, we probably would have cashed in, given his age and the wages he's on. And, you know, there's been a lot of talk of his decline and whatnot. And we did see a drop-off in season 2. But it looks as if he's going to stay. And what do you think we can get out of it?
I told you, I've been saying it. You look shit because of that stupid system last year.
Yeah, but all right. When I watch the game here, most times when we were defending, we looked like we were defending like not defending. I shouldn't say defending. When we were attacking, it was like we were playing a 4-2-4 something because the wingers would go high up and Bruno would go right next. Not Bruno. Mount was next to Bruno in the attacking, and then we just had Kobe and Casemiro there. But they were so composed at that time because everyone was pinning people back, so they wasn't under pressure. Like remember last season, we were just getting ran through because nobody was there closing people down, but we was actually closing people down now. So it wasn't looking that bad. So if we could keep that system there and have someone like Mount mobility and around there and energy to keep helping, I ain't gonna really have a problem with Casemiro. Hopefully we bring someone else in, but if we don't bring someone else in and Mount gets injured,
Yeah.
No, we have to bring someone in. We have to.
We have to. I think, like what Brush said, I was comfortable if the opportunity came to let him go for the right price, because I know ultimately if that fee came, it would have been able to reinvest in another player. Now he's here. He has a role to play clearly in the team. He can put in good performances. For me, when I looked at Casemiro last season, at least a part of the way that he played, I looked at the lack of compactness throughout the team and the fact that we were so open from our front to back, and that can't be easy to defend, especially in the middle of the park. It's such a crucial area in the game right now. When you look at all of those midfielders, if you haven't really got the mobility to cover multiple areas, you start to overcompensate, and that's what Casemiro is really doing, overcompensating for gaps opening up in the midfield, mistakes that he made potentially, and then things just didn't go well, and sometimes they spiraled out of control. But when you have the team playing compact, you see a better version of him, you see a better version of the team. They defend better, they play better as a side, they press from the front, they're more organized, and I think that should have been the blueprint. But of course, you've got to have the personnel too, and that's where, Vibes, all of you guys will agree, we do need to bring in a player who is going to improve and allow for Casemiro's burden to potentially be lightened.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think you two summed it up really well there. And especially last season, tactically, I don't think it helped him at all. We were absolutely getting moved to a midfield, ran through.
Yeah.
We saw the change right at the end. He was so naive and stubborn in his ways till the very end. It was only the Brighton game and then Man City in it where he fixed up.
Yeah.
There's a question from Rich here. What positions you man think? Me personally, if it were possible, I would say a left back, a DM, a left back, a DM, and I'll take another center midfielder, because we kind of light there. Regardless, we kind of light in that situation. It's just Bruno, Mount, Kobe, Casemiro, and that's about it.
Yeah, go on. See?
Yeah, I would agree. I would say probably two more signings, wishful, and probably that center defensive midfield position, defensive midfield, and a left back.
Yeah, I agree with what Realist said. In an ideal world, I don't know how likely it is to get three more through the door, though. Well, depending on quality-wise as well, I can see maybe a loan, maybe. I would definitely like to see a left back, an out-and-out left back. I can't see us going big for a left back due to budget constraints and also the fact that we've got the utility of Mazraoui now, and Harry Amas is waiting in the wings. He's very young, so it will take time. But I do think they're gonna try and embed him a bit like they did with Kobe last season. So we're gonna see him as the season goes on and progresses. But I would like a cheap signing, maybe. I wouldn't even mind taking Regulon back on loan if I'm totally honest. I just want strength in depth.
Reggie Don. Let's go.
Brush. Can you go back to what you was telling Rich, bro? Can you go back to that?
Vibe said it.
And then midfield wise, obviously Ugarte is the one in it that they're looking at. So if there's going to be one more big money signing, it'll probably be that one. If there's another midfielder, you'd think it was a budget option. Fofana's gone to AC Milan now, in it, so that one's off the table.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see what they do. But yeah, that's it. That's it, really. The wingers wise, I wouldn't bring anybody else in. I'm happy to see how it goes with all the forward players this year, and then reassess that next summer.
And this thing here, Ericsson really was supposed to be for a season, and brother, looks like he's going to be here again for another one. What we tend to do with that now?
To answer Paxton's question, that's an interesting one with Ericsson. I kind of see Mason Mount being the one to phase out Ericsson. You know?
Yeah, but the thing is though, phasing him out is one thing, but we're going to end up keeping him here this extra season though, when we could get someone.
But who wants him though? Realistically, if there's interest, I can understand.
How much is he on though? How much is he on realistically?
I don't think he's on that much, but he's old, and I don't think there's that much interest. And he just brings experience, doesn't he? So
I mean, Rich,
it's one of them. I think it's one of them Johnny Evans type ones. He's probably just a good guy to have around in the back room and that. And on occasion, he can still perform, but his legs are done.
Rich, you might need a freaking specialist.
His base weekly salary is 150K per week.
Yeah, Rich, you man could afford that, Rich. Take.
Jeez, I didn't think he was on that much. That's
a
significant amount still. See what I mean? Really, he's got a year left to run. Who's touching that contract, bro? No one.
I mean, Crystal Palace, bro. Rich them could have him. Go on, Rich. Go on, tell your board.
The one position they've pretty stacked his midfield, man.
Here you go. We really don't need that.
Wharton, Lerma, Decore. What the hell are they going to do with Ericsson?
Bro, what do you mean what they're going to do with Ericsson? They're going to, free kick specialist and that.
I'll tell you what, he's probably gutted though, because Noose has gone to Leipzig. I thought that would have been a very good signing for Palace.
Yeah, bro, I don't. Me personally, in everything, all what we've been said here, I can still just see us finishing 5th. And this is not being negative or anything like that. It's that the teams ahead of us, not that they're way better than us or anything like that, they just are more ahead.
But at the same time, bro, I don't think us finishing 5th this season would be a bad thing. I don't think that's.
But you see, that's because you have common sense, bro. The majority of our fans, bro, they don't think finishing 5th is good enough, bro. Them man want title charge, they want top 4, they want Champions League. They want all this nonsense.
We need to stop that right there, this title charge business, because
exactly, bro.
There's only a selection, of the fan base who are saying this stuff, and they're off their rockers. The whole lot of them.
They do cocaine, bro. I'm telling you.
Like you I don't know, man. You can't go from a situation where you look at the team and you're in doom and gloom. You're talking about you don't know how long it's gonna take to reach a specific point, and I think that's a massive problem. And I feel like we always talk about this, but it's patience, isn't it? Because everybody speaks about wanting to have patience, but they lack patience in the moment. They never want to have patience in the long term, and they lack it in the moment. So they don't understand what it takes to execute a long-term process, and it's just like, come on, man, come on.
Mm-hmm. That is true, bro. Because they want success. They want us to win. They want us to rebuild. They want all these things, but they want everything to happen at the same time. It can't, bro.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's a step-by-step process, man. Bro. And really, if I keep reiterating and telling people, man, last year, that fight for 4th place, there was about 5 teams fighting it out for 4th place, bro. And there was only 8 points separating all of them.
You know what's funny, yeah? As much as I said we finished in 5th, between, 4th, 5th, and 6th, it's going to be close again this season,
Oh, absolutely. And it will come down to key injuries and avoiding those and all of that. Because if we get one of those, that could absolutely mess up our season. And you know how it is now in the Premier League, really. It's like, in the title race as well. A loss in December can decide it. Do you know what I mean?
Everybody that's complaining that they want a title charge and we should be finishing 4th and Champions League and all this nonsense. These are the same people talking about, we still need to bring in players. So how the hell are we gonna do this? We still need to bring in players, bro. They don't understand. As I was telling these man before you
Really?
joined,
They
we need
play
to get
too.
rid though.
They play too much Football Manager, bro. Because the way they talk about these players, oh, just get rid of them, like it's a simple thing. Like
It's not
you need to
easy.
uproot. You need to uproot yourself and your family. You know, they're on
Oh,
wages
nah,
as
nah, nah.
well. They need to be
And then
interest.
imagine tweeting top of the league, bro. One game we played, you know. We scored 1 goal, bro. Liverpool scored flipping 3 today.
Yeah, no,
Arsenal scored 3 today.
no, I can't. I can't lie. That was just. I mean, provided you're, it's with sarcasm in it. So yeah, I was shameless with that as well. I can't lie to you boys. I took a screenshot of the table.
You're a
Just
loser,
to
man.
remember.
I am a loser. Just to remember these times, man. Remember these moments.
Brother took a picture, you know. Said,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
were top of the
Hey,
league.
listen,
Yeah, top of the league.
I'm with it, you know.
Yeah, listen, me and Chino yesterday, bro, we were trying to come up with a plan on how we could call off the rest of the season before midday today.
This man said to let monkeypox take over, bro. Close the league
No,
down,
listen,
bro.
just end the league, end the league. Oh, never that. Yo, I've been watching the news on that stuff. That is horrible, bro. Keep that away. I would have wished that on anyone. Yeah, everyone stay safe, man.
No, but honestly, I think I'm not mad at Ineos and them because they're doing what they could do. Yeah. I don't want them to go back behind this Brathwaite, brainwash, whatever his name is. Don't go back there. I don't want that. Don't give Everton not 1 penny, bro. And the fact that our past hierarchy have us in this situation that we can't get rid of players, bro, that should still piss me off, you know. Because we just have some players on mad wages that they're stuck here, bro. They won't want to leave because they already know, like,
Exactly. I mean, life's not
you
going
think
to
I'm
get
giving
better
up
for
all
them
this money? You think
anyway.
I'm giving
Yeah,
up this money?
and they shouldn't. Like, it's it's a contractual obligation, and they're entitled to that money.
Yeah, it is true. They are. But it's just so mad, bro. That come on, bro. You put these man this ridiculous amounts of money, and now we're just stuck with it.
Absolutely. But the good thing though is really we're moving in a new direction now, and that's the old regime, right? But it's just going to take time for that circle to finish, so they're moved on. But we can see now that there are changes happening, and this kind of thing won't be happening in future. So that's something to look forward to.
So I'm still happy with our club, bro, because I'm like, you know what? This might sound mad and might sound like, oh, that's you're asking for too much, but I think it can only go up from here. It could only go up from here.
You would think
that shit can happen, but it could only go up from here.
I mean, even if it doesn't go right, like as long as we're doing the right things, I'm happy.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing, and why you need a bit of patience, because it's like you can see that there's been a stark difference between the way we've operated in previous windows to this one. And there are scenarios where it may take a little longer to clean out some of the dirty work that had taken place previously. So once you continue to do that, then you can implement small changes here and there that will hopefully push us in the right direction.
I would say, as much as I said, oh, I didn't like this and I didn't like that about yesterday. It was first game of the season, and a lot of teams won't really up to match speed yet, because some of the results today, my God, it could tell that teams really in update straight away yet. Because Liverpool in that first half,
yeah, I feel like that was
the game that caught my eye though. I don't know how many of you are watching. You see that Arsenal Wolves game, brother. You see how Wolves dealt with us last season, Brush. If Wolves had enough quality, they'll deal with Arsenal differently, bro. If they had the quality, they would have dealt with them.
It feels like that's always the problem with Wolves as of late, to be honest. They play decent football, but they just don't really have the firepower up front to
no incisiveness in it. No one to finish the job, man.
Yeah. Exactly, Rich. Second half, Wolves was onto them, man, differently. They was like, you think we're playing? You think we're playing? The way Wolves was moving to them, I was like, yo, this is mad. But it happens. It happens. They're gonna get there, Are they still struggling with money issues, Wolves?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the situation is there at the moment, to be fair.
Because if they get a little piece, bro,
I guess it might depend. It might depend on if they sell João Gomez.
Jesus got assaulted today. Yeah, I saw the Jesus thing. Yeah, man. Yeah. Rich. You see this guy here? Yeah. I told Brush, but before this guy went to Wolves, I was telling Brush, I was like, Brush, you know what? Yeah, there's a young guy playing in France.
Bro,
Yeah.
we talked about this guy 2 years ago, bro.
I'm like, there's a young guy playing in France. Yeah. I'm like, he's not first team ready yet. Yeah, but I was like, he be that guy, you know, be that guy. What the hell he did? He went to bloody Wolves. Well, every time I find a player in France, bro, these losers go somewhere else, you know.
How dare they move on and progress their careers?
Yeah, man. This loser went to Chelsea, you know, Gusto. Make your mind up, man.
I mean, he did, innit? His mind was made to Chelsea.
Went to the wrong place, bro. Went to the wrong bloody place.
To be fair to him, when he went over there, he probably didn't think they were going to sign half the world.
I say you need to just become an advisor, innit, man? You could do a lot of good work in your home country.
Well, could he though?
Respect me, bro. You see me?
Because he'd ruin every move by complaining to the club. They'd be like, yo, we can't deal with you, bro. Sorry.
Why not, though?
See, think about CM. They'll offer a young Trinidadian, yeah, 50K a week when he's 18. Really should be like, no, we want 200. They'd be like, all right, piss off.
200? No, I would never say 200. I'll say, brother, no, don't give that guy that much money. I know these losers. Don't do that.
So wait, he offered 50K wages and he said, nah, offer him less.
Less, bro.
Shady agent. Nah. Look at this.
No, that's not shady. I'm telling them the truth, bro. Give him less. I'm telling you, I know what's gonna happen.
Realist is the kind of guy to say, give him less and give me more.
No, don't give me more, bro, because he's the one gonna be playing. When it comes to these things, I'm honest with that, bro. I'll tell him the truth, bro. Give him less, bro. Don't give me the money, but give him less. Because all he's gonna do is go do drugs, fam, and end up being a crackhead. Don't give him no more, bro.
50K at 18 is nuts, you know.
You think I know what I'm saying, bro? Don't give him that. I know what they're saying.
No. See, why would you assume he's gonna do drugs for if he's a?
Because I know what they do in Trinidad, bro.
No, but he'd be transferring to Europe, innit? Like, he'd be transferring to the Premier League or La Liga or something. And as an agent, it would be up to you to hire the right people to advise him. You see?
No, it's true. If I was an agent, I would move differently. I would ask for maximum money, but then
you just want to keep him on £50 and $2 double.
Ideally, at that age, they deserve to be on like minimum wage. But no, if I was his agent, I would try to get the best deal possible, but then the money would be put into some kind of trust fund, in it, so they don't just waste it.
Kick him out, bro. Kick him out.
Got a plan for his future, innit, man? What the hell, man?
This guy's saving the money.
Yeah, I mean,
saving the money for a rainy day vibes, making smart investments,
savings, investments,
assets, not liabilities, man.
Get him some therapy in between training.
This guy said, "Oh, bro should be like, oh, you're on 50K a week, yeah? You can only spend £5 this week."
I mean, listen, it depends what kind of situation the club's got going on, isn't it? If he's in digs and that, all his other needs are taken care of.
Roche, I'm sorry. If your client went to Chelsea, yeah, and they're on 50K a week for 9 years, I'm telling that brother, you don't have to save anything.
I mean, you still have to save. Like, you should probably invest in property and that.
On this year, I doubt it. We won't. 3 strikers, we don't need that. I doubt it.
Okay, bring him on loan. Why not?
I don't understand this one at all, Rich. I know KG's been banging on about this year, and he keeps using this example, which pisses me off, actually. I need to call him up on it after my ban's over. He keeps going, we used to have 4 strikers. But what he fails to mention on stream is that back when we had 4 strikers, we played a flipping 4-4-2. There was 2 strikers.
I mean, technically, we only have 1 striker now.
Listen, injuries happen, vibes. But in a system where you,
I'm not talking about the injured person. He is the 1 striker.
All right, but listen.
Xerxes is a 9.5.
Listen, Van Persie used to call himself a 9.5 as well, and I definitely understand where you're coming from, because even yesterday he was outside of the usual pockets. But that's kind of
that's how he plays, isn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of how he does. So I do think there's before we get into all of that, the initial point was, in a system where you only play 1 striker, on paper at least, you only require 2. As for a 3rd striker, we've got Rashford who can do that. We've got Bruno who can play false 9. We've still got Sancho on the books as well.
No.
No, listen, you're
But
saying
it's,
no. You're saying no, but when I'm looking at it as a squad, this is how you assess depth. That is not the area in
Yeah,
which I would
Sancho's
want to
not
improve
depth.
first.
Sancho's not depth. He's just a contract.
At the moment, he's there in it, so we're gonna have to treat him as such.
No, he's
He
just a
said he's just
contract,
a
bro.
Do you believe in the ear infection stuff, or
He's not part of fixing it.
so? I
Question for
figured
you,
there'll be
man.
some
Yeah?
conspiracy theories that come out in it because Ten Hag said he was left out because of an ear infection.
I have a question for you, man. Yeah, where do you man see us finishing there? Because we don't need to go long with this. I said fifth personally. I don't know what you man thoughts are.
I'd be happy with that. Realist, I don't have a problem with fifth.
I said
oh,
fifth or sixth, just
But
because I think it'll take time for him to learn the pressing.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as I see it consistent and some better football, I'll be happy. Even if we finish sixth, I'll be okay.
yeah. I would say a similar thing to last season. I think positioning, as long as we finish in that, I don't know, 4th to 6th region, I think that would suit us right now. But like what Vibe said, it would be welcome to see an improvement in the way we play, in the performances, the consistency of our performances in comparison to the last couple of seasons where it's been extremely up and down.
Yeah, I don't. People might. I know some United fans will like it, but I don't want another season where we finish 8th, playing shit, and win the trophy. I don't want that because you can't build on that.
Yeah,
True.
there has to be a progression with the way we perform in the league. With us, obviously, the cup runs are great. I'm not going to complain about that at all. But the Premier League is where you need to find your consistency at the end of the day, and we haven't quite done that.
absolutely, and that's also the hardest of all the things that we're in, isn't it? See, so that's why I think that's the one I'm more lenient and patient with. Because like Vibe said, a style of play and a better style of football is what I want to see. But I know that comes with caveats as well in it, and we might not get the results go our way. But as long as we can see some improvements, I don't mind. The
You
last
wanna
two
look at it,
seasons. Oh,
the
sorry, go
core
on.
of the starting 11 is young in it, so
Yeah, definitely.
like
It's gonna take time.
if we're consistent, next summer they can be like, we only need to add like 2-3 players.
Definitely. And next season, I think we'll look at the wingers and maybe looking to bring another big fullback in.
Goalkeeper. Don't forget goalkeeper because Crackhead needs to dip sometime, bro.
I told you, really, it's probably end of next season, innit? After that, we'll see.
Yeah, but there's one more thing I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, yeah, Bally starts making decisive actions, bro, and don't be stubborn and shit, bro. Because brother, last season he was stubborn the entire time until the 36th. No, yeah, the 36th game, bro. Then he decided to change shit, brother. Don't piss me off, bro.
I mean,
If you see shit's not working, bro, don't be stubborn and say, you know what, I'm sticking with this.
No,
It's
I
gonna work
definitely
somehow.
understand
I
that,
agree
really.
with you, but was his son Anthony, was he in the squad? I can't remember.
One yesterday.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was.
on the bench.
Yeah, see, and he didn't even bring him on, did he?
Bro,
Nah.
you know he brought that guy, he was gonna get cussed out, fam.
Yeah, I
He
was
was
happy
getting
he did.
cussed out.
Some people are worried that Ahmad might not start yesterday. I think that would have caused pandemonium.
Yeah.
Rush, do you have anything to say about this here? This question here?
Oh Lord.
Can you?
I mean, I tell you what, if it wasn't for the ridiculous wages that Sancho is on, I don't think Palace would be a bad place for him to be.
No, the second part of that.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with Edouard, man. I mean,
hey, we can send him to
do you know what? And I'll admit I was wrong on Edouard, man. I thought he was a very shrewd piece of business when you first got him, and it's just gone very left. Yeah, so I don't know what's happened to him, man. But then again, listen, look at what Glasner did with Mateta last season, innit? So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe Edouard will come good.
Losing, yeah. Is that so? Okay. Emilia Maya, in the starting line. Oh, they have the Kabasi brother playing as well. Oh, yes. Hold it.
How Kabasi? Vibes? Been telling you about this kid.
No.
Yeah, he's
you
holding
guys
the
heard about
you saw him for one
apparently
game,
wanting to leave.
Yeah, and pocket Victor Osimhen, bro, in the Champions League at 17.
Who wants to leave?
Gundogan.
Already?
Yeah,
I mean, how old is Gundo now? Like, what, 33?
I think he's around 33,
Oh,
right?
flip it, brother. He's not. Gundogan's not even in the starting 11 playing today, bro.
Yeah,
He's not even on the bench.
Where would he go now though? Like what?
MLS.
MLS or Turkey
Saudi.
or Saudi?
Actually,
Yeah.
man, because he wants to leave. Bayern want to get rid of Goretzka. He can go MLS as well.
You know what? Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, you might cost me. I'll take Goretzka at United for money.
No.
no.
Not this end of steroid cycle Goretzka. No.
Yeah, he just needs to open up a gym. To be fair.
Yeah.
So you want to give them steroids?
No, just so he can hang out with Fernando Torres and Mesut Ozil. Them man, I don't know if you lot have seen them train. It's a madness.
He's not been that Goretzka, you know. He's not that guy anymore.
Nah, you see the reason why I wanted to be in the back room in the locker room, bro. You see the size of that brother? He's gonna punch people up if they play shit, you know.
No, steroids in it.
Barcelona equalize. Lewandowski.
For flip's sake.
To be fair, if anyone needs steroids, it's Ahmad, you know.
You know what? Like historically, we've been quite good at putting the kids on these kind of programs to bulk them up and that, because we did it with the likes of CR and Nani.
Yeah, we didn't do it with homeboy bloody what's his name? Bloody Zidane. Iqbal Cabrada. He needed something.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he does that.
I don't want United to do any program if it's the same doctor. Lukaku looked like I don't want to say it.
Marshall, whatever Lukaku was on during that first spell at Inter vibes, I mean, he actually slimmed down and he was doing his thing.
No, I'm saying at United.
Question?
Yeah.
Is there a way to like? I know William is live. Is there a way to like go raid William or something on this thing?
I have no idea.
You can redirect people. I don't know how though.
I was about to ask, like, how do you do that?
I feel like you've got to be on like the partner program or something like that for those.
Let's just do it the old-fashioned way, innit? Just post the link in chat for Will's channel.
No, do a live Google search because I don't know how, but I know people can just redirect and it shows up saying, "Yo, Realist United sent his people over here." Unfortunately,
go to community tab. No, it's not that. No, it's not that. I really don't know, you know.
I can hear see.
Yeah,
Googling.
Yeah,
I think
Galil is over there.
Yeah, I'm out.
Because I see Williams live here, so.
Let's see. What is it? Click edit, click customization, under redirect, click add, and then choose a premiere or search for another channel's live stream when your live stream ends. So you have to edit the live stream, I think. So edit the current live stream. And then is there a redirect option?
Brother, they said to tell us to piss off, bro. We ain't got that.
Oh, say no more. Say no more.
That man said, tell you man to piss off. You ain't got no damn redirect over here.
They're saying the features available to creators sending a redirect that have more than 1,000 subs. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No community.
All right, William. People, I'll drop the link for William's channel here.
Man like Club Penguin Fedora. Make sure you go and hit that like.
Yeah, man. Go show him some love there. He's a strange brother. He's taking L's at the moment.
He's playing bingo right now.
He's playing big.
Oh, speaking my language. Oh yeah.
That's his channel there. Make sure y'all go over there and go subscribe to him, bro. He's a strange guy. Strange guy.
Also, Eagle-Eyed Football. Or you already know. Go hit them up as well.
Sure.
Not just Palace content.
CM link is in the title. Just click on that there.
ENT across all platforms.
Click on that and you go straight to his YouTube channel. Make sure you go subscribe to man there. Vibes. All you need to do is find Taylor Swift anywhere. He's going to be there. Brush.
That makes me sound like a stalker, you know.
Brush is.
No.
That is all.
So you want to add some context now, yeah, Vibes? All right.
No, that makes me sound like a madman, you know.
Nah. You know what? Nah, right, I'm running this shit here. Nah, hold that. Brother, anywhere you see Taylor Swift, Vibes is there. Brush, on the other hand, anywhere you see racism going on, he's there. Kick him out so he can't say anything. Yeah, people, yeah. It was a nice stream. Appreciate you for coming by. Kick Brush out so he can't say anything. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, man, could be there, yeah. Let me see what William's doing here. Make sure you go follow William here, people.
Big up, everyone. And I can't let Vibes go out like that, man. His liking for Taylor Swift is very normal.
I don't know if I should do this, but people, just in case they don't do it again this season.
It's been 20 years. Believe. Hate winning shit.